Because a lot of times where we find ourselves, many of us are not excited about where it is. Many of us are unhappy about where we are. Many of us have anxiety. Many of us fall into depression because of where we find ourselves. We're not happy. How do you overcome mistakes? Like, do you allow your mistakes to just kind of like drive you into the ground, or just you turn around, you beat up on yourself because you feel like, oh man, this mistake is so far gone and I just can't overcome that? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to overcome mistake using this one principle that will change your life.
My name is Andrew E. Guy. I work with high achieving individuals to help them set boundaries so they can protect the things that are most important to them, so they don't have to sacrifice self-chasing after success. In other words, I help you to find a clarity so you can lead your life.
All right. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Andrew E. Guy. I'm a work-life enrichment coach and consultant, and I work with high-performance professionals to help them develop clarity, find meaning in what they do so they can live a radically resilient work life. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a high-performance individual and you are working and your goal is just to make the money or just to look for fame, all of these different things are different reasons why people are doing what they're doing, but at the end of the day, they're empty. My goal is to help you fill that void on the inside. So you're not just going to work. You're not just going to a job. You're going to perform a function that brings you meaning, and you're transforming life in the things that you're doing. If you're ready for today's discussion, man, let's go. I'm going to start by reading something here from my blog. In case you're wondering, you can go to andrewguyspeaks.com and click on blog, and you can get all this information I'm going to be discussing with you. Free information that's out there. You can go out there, you can check out the blog. Hey, save the blog, share the blog, whatever you got to do. All right, so here we go. I want to talk about this too quickly. And at the top of the blog, it starts out by saying, keep an eraser in mind. First part of the blog was so intricate. It says that, so like a lighthouse in a harbor, human beings are like seagoing vessels on a turbulent waters of life, and on a journey to reach somewhere better than where they now find themselves. We're all on this journey because we're hoping that we will be somewhere better than we currently see or find ourselves. Like, if you're not satisfied with where you are right now, then man, you need to start thinking about where you need to be. Because a lot of times where we find ourselves, many of us are not excited about where it is. Many of us are unhappy about where we are. Many of us have anxiety. Many of us fall into depression because of where we find ourselves. We're not happy. Many of us, we buy the new house, we buy the new car, we buy the new gear, and we think that's going to make us happy. All of those are external factors. External factors do not make you happy. You know what makes you happy? Happy is not a making. Happiness is a discovery of what's inside of you. Here's a perfect example. And I use this example a lot. For example, if it's Christmas, you know, everybody is in the Christmas festivity season. You're looking forward to Christmas. Everyone went out and got gifts, so everyone put names on there and they put it underneath the tree. It's now Christmas morning. 'Tis the season to be jolly. You know what I'm talking about, Santa Claus. And so, listen, the gifts are now underneath the tree. Everyone is excited. You don't know what you're going to get, do you? No, you don't, unless you peeked the night before. Shame on you. But let's say, for example, you are expecting something. You just don't know what it is. And here's the crazy part. You pop open this gift and you're like, oh, like, whoa. I was not expecting this, but you are blown away. Absolutely blown away, because now you got something that you're like, oh my gosh, like I absolutely needed that. I could use this. I can see how I can use that. What am I trying to get you to see? You're excited because when you open up the package and you saw what was in there, then it brings you a sense of happiness, a sense of joy. Where did you get it from? Is when you connect with what was inside the package. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Okay? When you discover what's inside of you, then that happiness, that joy will come. Listen, I discussed this in length in this book, Work Your Words, Finding Your Pathway to Personal Success. And it is called the Simba Syndrome. The Simba Syndrome is when, well, we know little Simba, right? He was supposed to come and take over the pride line. He was going to be the next king in line. You know, he's supposed to be up there, you know, on the throne next to Mufasa. And then when Mufasa moves on, then he's going to take over, right? But something happened. Just like many of us in this life, a lot of times we make a mistake. And that mistake, we make it fatal. We make it final. And so we can't go back. Okay? We're told by the mistakes that we made to run away and never come back. That's what Scar, his uncle, Mufasa's brother, who was jealous and wanted to take over the kingdom, told his son, which is going to be the next king. He said, run away and never come back. That's exactly what we do. Sometimes we make a mistake and we make it fatal and we make it final. Almost indelible, where we cannot erase it. We feel that we can never erase it. And guess what happened? Simba ran off. I need you to go get the book. Get the book, Work Your Words, Finding Your Path to Personal Success, and go read that detailed explanation of how we allow our mistakes, our mistakes, us going out into the elephant yard, into the boundaries where we shouldn't go. We're testing the boundaries. And then we made a mistake. We keep testing and we made a mistake. But then that becomes fatal and then becomes final, because that's what society tells us. And then we tell ourselves that, right? And when we tell ourselves that, then we can't go back. You know where that becomes detrimental to you? You know, I always say that once you believe it, yeah, well, it's already good as done. Okay? Henry Ford says, if you say that you're wrong, then you're right. If you say that you can't, you're right. Whatever you say, it doesn't matter what anybody say. It comes down to you. When you say it, man, the buck stops at you. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you right now. Listen, if you are enjoying this session, this seminar, this call to action right now, I need you to subscribe. I need you to put some comments down inside the interaction box. I'm not really well versed on this online thing, but that's what you know what I'm talking about. You put some comments in there, and then I'll respond to them and get back to you. You know what I'm talking about, right? Do right, okay? So the thing what I'm trying to get you to understand is this. Here is a long story short. Simba, you know, was told that he was responsible for killing his dad, the king, Mufasa. And then he said, run away. Just like many of us, we make a mistake. And he said, run away and never come back. Many of us do just that. We run away, never come back. And when we leave our sense of purpose, when we run away from our sense of purpose and our identity, is the first thing that gets changed. The next thing that changes is our language. We started using language instead of saying, I can, I will, I'm doing it. I can, I will, I'm doing it.
The series is brought to you by none other than www.exceltowellness.com. Now, Excel to Wellness, they are the one that's sending me all of this amazing gear. Thank you for the hoodie, thank you for the ball cap, and there's some other things, some t-shirts and all the other things that they've sent. Thank you for sponsoring our videos as we move forward into the future. We're going to be rocking Excel to Wellness all the way through. Whether it's a hoodie, whether it's a ball cap, whether it's a t-shirt, I want to encourage you. I'm going to put the link in the description. Go out there and check out exceltowellness.com.
So let me get back to the chat right here. We tell ourselves that we can't, we won't, I'm not doing it, or we can't do that. And so our language is the first thing that changes. You know the reason why our language is so important? Because the world that we see around it is created through our words. Our world is created through our words. Go way back in history of how this became what it is. The Creator says, let there be. Let there be. He spoke whatever you're seeing right now into existence. Your words are powerful. Hence the book, Work Your Words. If you work the right words, it will pay you. So I want you to understand, be careful, be mindful of the words that you are working. Okay? Are we still talking about keep an eraser in mind? Bet you're right. We're still talking about it. But I want to go deep and give you some information. So this is not just fluff. This is the stuff that's going to move you. So when you look up Andrew E. Guy, when you come to this channel, you know that you're getting stuff that's going to move you, that's going to move the needle, that's going to help you to transform your life. This is what it's about. A lot of people out there posting fluff. No. Hey, listen, man, there's too much in the world for you not to get the thing that's going to change your world. You need to start by changing your word. So let's make sure we understand that. The two things that gets changed, the two things that get messed up, the two things that cause you to go down the wrong path when you do heed to the wrong temptation is that your language is the first thing that gets changed. Because instead of saying let there be, or I can, I will, and I'm doing it, it said I can't. In Simba's case, it's like Hakuna Matata, somebody, what? Are you serious? What does that mean? It means no worries for the rest of your day. Listen, man. Listen. Tighten up. No worries for the rest of your day. Guys, come on. Listen to me carefully. In the life of a human being, many are the afflictions of the righteous. And again, if the righteous are going to be afflicted, you imagine what the non-righteous are going to be. If the believers are going to be afflicted, imagine. You cannot escape the tribulations or the ups and downs, the challenges that's going to come your way. So for the song to say, no worries for the rest of your day is false. This is where Simba got messed up. The first thing that was changed is language. The next thing that affects us in the long run is our diet. Okay, so he not only changes language, so now he's self-programming himself to say the wrong thing. And if you say the wrong thing, you create your world. Your world is created by your words. If you work the right words, it will pay you the right stuff. The next thing is his diet. Instead of eating lamb chops, talk to me, people. Listen, put some comments in the box right here. This is Simba, king of the jungle. The next king, the Mufasa to be. And this dude gets up in the morning, roar, and every animal that was in the Pride Land line up. You remember the movie, go watch the movie again, man. Lines up and they bow when he shows up. This is the king. And what happens? The king is no longer eating lamb chops, freshly cut and freshly hunt. He's eating bugs from underneath a tree stump. Listen, man. Listen. Many of us are eating bugs when we should be eating steak and lamb chops. We're saying the wrong things. We're getting the wrong thing because we're not using the word of creation. Let there be. I can, I will, I'm doing it. Say with me. I can, I will, I'm doing it. Say with me. I can, I will, I'm doing it. Not I can't, I won't, I can't do it. That's not it, man. Work your words. Work the right words and your life will change right in front of you. So his language will change and then his identity was changed because his diet is impacted. I'm going to go right into it now. I'm going to zoom right into it so you can get this. Remember I said that you need to find your right identity. It's inside of you, right? You remember when, my buddy, hey, what's his name? The baboon. What's his name? Oh, my goodness. His name just slipped me, man. It will come back. But the baboon showed up. And he said that he lives inside of you. So the great part of you is inside of you. And this is what we need to understand. It's what's inside of us that counts. When Simba lost his way, his language was changed. His identity was changed. His diet was changed. And so he forgot who was inside of him. Rafiki. Whoa! Love it. That's my man right there. Whoa! That's the baboon Bruce Lee right there. Like, what? Love it. So that's the name of the dude. It came back to me. So Rafiki was the dude that came back. He was the one that held Simba up when he was a baby. He went into his cave and drew him out, and then he was tracing him all along to his development. And then he put the beard on him, the mane on him, and said, the king is ready, right? Or the king is alive, right? Rafiki. There is a Rafiki in everybody's life. Well, I'm going to be your Rafiki. There is a Rafiki in everybody's life who's going to help them to bring them back to this sense of self. You're looking at a Rafiki right now. That's the Rafiki right now you're looking at right now. Let me tell you something. You subscribe to this channel and Rafiki is going to be bringing you back some knowledge. Every week, I'm going to be dropping some knowledge right here. The knowledge is going to help you to rediscover who you are so you can look in there. That's what Rafiki said. He said he's inside there. I want you to look deep inside of you. Discover yourself. Rediscover who you are. Many of you are falling for the religion of whatever label you're wearing on your chest every Sunday or Saturday or whenever you attend your building. Remember, I didn't say attend the church, right? Because the church is a function. The church is a people. The church is a community, right? I didn't say attend because real believers do not attend church. They assemble. Just like the body, because we're the body of Christ. They assemble. Man, I'm going off in some other things right there. I'm getting too excited. So let me calm down. Get back to our discussion right here. Okay? Y'all ready for this? All right, let's go on now. So in this blog, we're talking about, many of us are just like, sea-going vessels. They're under turbulent waters. And so we're trying to get to somewhere better than where we are. Okay? It said, regardless of your vocation, the status of life, or quality of life, we all share this one thing in common. We all want to end up somewhere better than here. Okay? It's called change. We are all driven by the possibilities of transformation. The reality is that sometimes, and even most often, where we start is indicative to our final destination. Many times, failure becomes winners, winners become champions, and mistakes become lessons learned that transform our lives forever. Listen, go check out the blog. Go to andrewguyspeaks.com, read the blog, and you will see what I'm talking about. It goes into much more detail than I'm breaking down right now. It is called Keep an Eraser in Mind. All right, so I'm going to put the computer down now. I'm just going to vibe with you for a minute, and then we're going to wrap up. What does it mean to keep an eraser in mind? It means that you're going to mess up. It means that your mistakes are not final. They are not fatal unless you listen to the wrong voice, unless you listen to the scars in your life that cause you to get scars from living. Does that make sense? Are you listening to the scars in your life that give you scars for a living, right? And telling you because they're jealous of you. For some reason, they're jealous. We call them haters, by the way, and I want to go out on the limb. Now, I ain't going on a limb. I'm standing on solid ground. I'm going to let you know that if you don't have haters, then you're one of them. I'm going to say it again. If you don't have haters, then you're one of them. Because people who are hated upon is because they're doing something. They're functioning. If you don't have haters, man, you're one of them. So rejoice when you have haters, because that means you're doing something on purpose, for purpose, with purpose in mind. That's when the haters come out of the woodworks. You never see the haters when you're poor, downtrodden, don't have 2 dimes to rub together. You never see people hate on the poor. When do you see them? On the rich, the wealthy, the wise. The rich, the wealthy, the wise. I didn't say popular. I didn't say famous. The rich, the wealthy, the wise. Those are the 3 people that get hated upon. And don't worry if you don't see your riches now. It's coming. Don't worry if you don't feel the wisdom right now. Just believe that is coming to perfection. And perfection doesn't mean you're perfect. It means mature. You might be a son right now in your level of knowledge and wisdom. It's going to develop. Wealth is your ability to manage your possession. That's really what wealth is. Your ability to be a good steward to what you have been blessed with. Riches is the accumulation of things or resources. Notice I said resources, right? Because you got that from a source, so you have become a resource, and yet you can reuse your source or resources to be a blessing, to help other people, change the world. That's what riches mean. Wealth is your ability to manage, effectively manage the riches that you have, right? Does that make sense? So, I want to help you to understand you will make mistakes. You're trying to get to the place that's better than here. You will make mistakes. But when you do make those mistakes, remember that they're not fatal and they're not final. Keep an eraser in mind. Why? Because you can erase and you can start again. Does that make sense? You can erase and you can start again. I want to encourage you. If you feel like you've made so many mistakes and you're a high performance professional and you feel like those mistakes are fatal, you feel like you just can't move on anymore, you're struggling with some self-identity issue, you're struggling with stress, you're struggling with depression, you're struggling with this imposter syndrome, you feel like Simba who was left the pride land and out there in the woodland eating bugs when you should be eating lamb chops. That means your diet has been impacted, your words or your vocabulary has been affected. You're no longer using the right diction. You are saying the wrong things and getting the wrong things. You're not working the right words. I need you to reach out. Go to andrewguyspeaks.com. Click the link in the description. Hey, I got a program for you that's going to help you. All right? I got a program for you that's going to help you to get back to the kingship that you're supposed to have. All right? Again, if you're joining me for the first time, please, if this video, if this seminar, if this workshop helped you in any way, I need you to subscribe. I need you to share this with at least 10 people. High five. I need you to share it at least 10 people and ask them to come and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow this channel so we can meet and reach more people. All right. Again, Andrew E. Guy here, work-life enrichment coaching consultant. And my goal is to help you to find meaning and clarity so you can develop a radically resilient work life.
My name is Andrew E. Guy. I work with high performance professionals. If you're interested in working with me, go to andrewguyspeaks.com. And if you want a free gift, click on the link in the description and I will send you out the free Resiliency Executive Roadmap. It is amazing. You can start there so you can become one of those individuals that get a 30-minute free coaching session with moi, and they will help you get some clarity so you can start winning where you are. Thank you so much for joining. If you have not, if you're not a fam, if you're not a tribe, subscribe. Because when you subscribe, you become a tribe and then you become a fam. And that's exactly what I want you to become. Listen, remember, win where you are. Don't wait to become.